As we step into 2026, we are continuing our holiday Night of Lights features to just keep the joy going around even through the rest of the winter. And this week we are at the Alaska Botanical Gardens where we're featuring their brighter winter nights. And I'm here with Lindsay, who's going to answer some of our questions that we've got. Can you tell me just what to expect this year?
Yeah, so we've been running this program for a number of years, and every year we add more. So we kind of rearrange things, create some new installations, and just more and more lights.
It's what I've seen already is very impressive. We've got something behind us too. You said that these are the bucket lights. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so one of our primary tools for building ice installations is a good old 5-gallon bucket, which you fill with water, and then you just freeze it to just the right amount so that it doesn't freeze solid. And it creates kind of a vessel that you can fill with light, be it candles or string lights. And we like to stack them up and build walls or couches and different kinds of shapes and things with it.
Yeah, very impressive. And something that I found really impressive was that the staff themselves work on these, even yourself included. What does that look like having the staff all hands on deck?
Yeah, we're a small team, and I think we all really appreciate being able to be creative throughout the year. So, in the summer we're working in the gardens. In the fall we're doing botanical, fun, goofy Halloween displays. And then in the winter we play with ice when the conditions allow. And I think the staff just really appreciates being able to flex their creative muscles.
Yeah, of course. Well, let's make our way on over here where we've got some other ice sculptures. These are mushrooms that you said you also helped build. Can you talk about how these are a little different than the buckets?
Yeah, well, they're different than the buckets, but similar, where we're just using kind of conventional objects as molds that you would just fill with water and let them freeze. We do a little bit of sculpting to kind of fine-tune shapes and things like that, but then we build them together with water and snow as kind of the mortar, and a little food coloring to give these the Amanita flavor. Yeah.
That makes sense. I was wondering where it gets that color, food coloring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, what motivates the team and you guys to put this on every night or every year? It's talking about being brighter in the winter time. What's the motivation?
Well, the botanical garden is here whether or not there are lights on, and the lights are a great way to kind of keep the community engaged year-round with a venue that otherwise people, tend to think of as being a very seasonal summer activity and venue. So we really love, we get a lot of people out here in the winter who have actually never been here in the summer.
Wow, no way.
It's pretty mind-blowing. We're like, come back, see the flowers. But whatever brings people out here is awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Well, it sounds like it's year-round and just, giving people some joy in the darkness. It can be tough.
Yeah.
And something exciting coming up this weekend is an ice sculpting contest. Can you give us the details? Is this the first year that's been going on? What does it look like?
No, we've done this for a number of years now. I think this is the 5th or 6th year where we invite the public to register and have their hand at carving some ice. So they can choose to enter either the large block or the small block category. And they can use multiple blocks to create their designs. This year they have about a week to work on their carvings. And this year we have about 12 different carvers between the two categories. Friends, some of them are children as young as 6 working with their dad.
Wow.
To more adults with power tools and really intricate designs. So it's a lot of fun, and the carvers, they enjoy the community aspect of being out here and chatting with the public who are, watching them do their art.
Yeah, that's incredible. So what we have here, people are still working on some of them because the contest is this coming weekend, January 3rd and 4th.
Yep, so they've been working for about a week, and then this weekend, Saturday night and Sunday night, is public judging. So we invite the public to come out and pick their favorites and cast a vote.
Yeah, awesome. Well, what does it feel like to watch people, make art out here and have people like in the community come and watch and interact? What is that like for you watching that?
It's really incredible and magical to see the community come together, especially You know, it's been very cold and it's not stopping anybody. And that's awesome to see because we see so many families and kids come out here and yeah, they just keep coming. Doesn't matter how cold it is because we got to get out and find some joy.
Yeah, of course. Well, you mentioned that last year it was a little warmer, and so some of the sculptures actually ended up melting a little bit. This year's been pretty cold. So, is that a good thing for these sculptors?
You know, I actually heard reports from them that this is a little bit too cold, like while they don't want to see their work melt, which, yeah, we have had a couple of pretty sad years where the sculptures melt shortly after completion. But when the ice is this cold, they say that it gets pretty brittle and it's easy to knock off more than you intended.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit tricky. They'd prefer 15 degrees.
Okay, we're a little colder than
If
that.
they could put in an order for, yeah, perfect
Yeah.
carving conditions.
Yeah.
But certainly we'd rather they stick around than melt. So we'll take the cold.
Sure. For sure. And I mean, they're incredible. It looks like they've done a great job even with colder temperatures. It's so impressive that they can mold, I mean, ice. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, it's awesome to look at, and the public can, like you said, come this weekend and vote. And so, yeah, we're excited that we're continuing our holiday night of lights through the New Year's. It'll keep going. We want to offer joy even in the New Year's because it will be dark for a little longer. So if anyone you know or you have a amazing light display, keep it up so that we can feature it, and let us know that you have that display and where to find you. Danny Tompkins, Alaska's news source.